shit at every single turn.
You having fun?
Yes.
Faggot?
Oh.
Fuck.
Yep, that's right. If you're a man and you had fun, you're a fucking fun boy. You're gay.
You have to say fun without women. You're a bati boy.
Absolutely. I'm like, battyman.
Battyman, bati boy.
Teabag.
Super duper random. It was like, could you imagine if Batman was Jamaican? It's like, you don't have to, because ain't no Jamaican man gonna call himself Batman.
Right. I hate that so much.
I'm like, you know what?
You're absolutely right though.
That's a joke that gets written down.
Right.
Before you say that shit. That ain't nothing to come up with off the top.
Like, I saw that shit on Twitter and I was dying. I'm like, that's an amazing joke.
Yeah, that's fucking great, dude.
I'm like, I'm not that good, so.
Right. Like, nigga, that's crazy. Like, my OCD's been acting up, so I had to rearrange somebody's mom's guts. Another fucking week.
Another fucking week.
Another goddamn week of this podcast.
The Black Plague podcast.
Still going.
Cop the merch, man.
Yeah, cop the fucking merch. We have a pint glass now and a water bottle for the niggas that want to be trendy.
That's right. You can literally drink the Black Plague.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
And die.
Podcast. Let me add the podcast.
No,
to
man,
that.
drink the plague. It's
Drink the
anti-mask season, haven't you?
Fucking, it works like ivermectin or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
yeah.
Fucking ivermectin.
Yeah,
the
man.
horse dewormer.
Hell yeah. It works just like that. Just rub a little bit on your COVID spot.
I don't know what might be worse. It might still be the fucking horse dewormer. Niggas are dying with a horse dewormer in their system.
That couldn't be me. That ain't my problem.
I'm like, I got my shots. I wear my mask.
That's not a black issue.
As soon as they mention getting the booster, I'm there. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not playing with this shit, bro.
Right.
Hell no.
Like, nigga, that's not yeah, that's.
I'm like, y'all, I can't even say niggas. I don't know a single nigga or that's out here eating horse dewormer.
Sitting there sucking out toothpaste out of a toothpaste tube.
In lieu of getting the vaccine or wearing a mask. Like, that's
the best reason because it's not confirmed.
No, he's saying squeeze it because ivermectin comes in a tube.
Okay, I'm about to say, I'm like, niggas is eating crest.
They would.
Everything's a cure for COVID, haven't you heard?
Haven't you heard? It boosts your fucking immune system.
This is actually
only the mint white though.
Jesus, that is Trump's true legacy.
I'll say all these niggas out.
Like, the level of misinformation is maddening, and it's like, like, I understand being skeptical, but it's like, at least have there's a word I'm looking for here. Like, have credentials that you check off. Yeah. Don't just be a nigga just out there. Standards. Yeah, right.
Fucking prerequisite.
Like some shit that get debunked, then it's like, alright, well, that shit's not true, and I'm gonna apply what's not true to what I believe and just go from there.
Niggas don't know what actual skepticism is, though.
Them motherfuckers.
Because when you fucking, bring out, actual science to them, they're just like, well, why would I trust science? And that's not skepticism. That's just stupid.
It's just dumb.
Not to mention, you're talking in bad faith. You're moving the goalpost every single time. So it's like, you just literally waiting to throw up another roadblock. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? We're wasting all of our time.
Because niggas have never met a situation where actual science was involved. Because actual science is never an absolute. No matter how sure you are of it, and it's always fucking changing when new information or new facts get discovered. Like, it's malleable, bro. It's not like, hey, if you do this one thing, that's the way it is forever. And eternity. Like, that's not how that shit works. So, like,
you said we were only supposed to wear a mask for 2 weeks.
Now
for a month.
Had everybody fucking done it,
I know. Right?
It may have been, probably wouldn't have been 2 weeks. Probably would have still been a month. Right. But I'm like, nigga, if you followed that, we wouldn't fucking be here
right now. Yeah.
You'd be able to go to whatever bullshit concert you want to go to. Y'all be able to congregate in church. Be like, yes, Lord, the Lord has killed COVID.
And it's fucking hilarious that like that crowd was always like lambasting everybody else for comparing everything to Hitler and Nazi Germany, and now that's all you hear from them niggas talking about mask mandates. What's next? We're gonna have to get our numbers tattooed, and it's just like Nazi Germany with these fucking mandates and shit. And I'm like,
they're gonna make camps for the unvaccinated. That's what's next. Don't you see?
Oh, okay.
It's like Hitler.
Sick.
Libtard.
Yeah, it's just like Hitler. We're being gassed and like shot to death and murdered and beaten for not taking a vaccine. Put it right.
I'm like, nigga, the only time you get gassed is like with this bullshit on the internet from your bullshit ass friends. That's it. You're not getting beat up. You're not even getting accosted. Like, you're just a fucking asshole, my nigga. Like, at this point, like, what are we doing here? Like, or not even we. What are y'all doing, bro?
Yeah. Like, it's fucking wild. Like, I want to touch on that shit like real quick, but like I'm gonna do these plugs first. Podcastplague.com.
Yes, sir.
For the merch and shit.
Hell yeah.
All the stuff that I'm doing from now until probably December is out.
When I get my FEMA check,
go.
I'm gonna definitely cop me some pieces.
Jesus.
Go. The timetable for my contributed piece, I would say within a week. I got you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm not gonna publish it. But yeah, so like that's there. We'll probably do special Christmas shit. Something. I don't know. We probably will. Like, more than likely.
Birthday edition.
Birthday. Go buy it. Go. Yeah. Then they get one gift. Get one gift, nigga.
Hey man, Merry Birthmas, bitch.
Right, here you go, fucker.
Well, at least I got a gift this time.
Right. Like, it's something, goddamn.
Speaking of birthdays, that nigga's Shay's birthday around the corner.
Oh fuck, it is. It's in like 10 days.
Oh shit.
Jet up.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Finna kill myself. Finna leave my fucking manifesto in the verses episode, and then as soon as y'all leave and I hit publish, I'm out.
I'm done. Like, I put in my 10 hours.
Hope y'all enjoyed it.
I put in my 40.
It's like, my ass, I'm gonna read his manifesto and inherit his will like fucking Zack and Cloud.
It's gonna possess that nigga.
Just like
the Mako transfer.
That's gonna be crazy.
But I am one of the 3 esteemed hosts, Smoke Joe Star, aka Smoke Man Joe, aka Radical Highway 1 minute and 30 seconds in. And we out here.
Look at this guy. Posting his Sonic Times as one of his AKAs.
Yeah. Jealous.
You're a nerd, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I put on this front like I be shooting and having sex when I really just be playing games and not having sex. I'm sorry for the cap. Actually, I'm not, because I'm way too sexy for that. So I don't cap. I don't lie. In Jesus' name, no more cap.
Fine God. Don't come back till you have found him.
Oh my God. Holy shit. I'm done. I'm done with my fucking intro, bro.
Negro number 2, stepping up to the plate.
Yall.
Atheist Alcoholic. You find me on Twitter under Atheist Alcohol 2.
Because there's 2 of them.
Yep. I killed the other one.
Only 2.
We believe in John's supremacy over here.
Exactly,
absolutely, man.
Motherfucker said he was an alcoholic, couldn't drink with me. So
that nigga drank that nigga to death. Atheist Alcohol 1 got smoked in a drinking contest with John.
No lie, I'm getting cooked.
That was that nigga liver.
Yeah. But yeah, follow podcast. Follow me. Follow all the boys. And pick up a new podcast Plague song.
Yeah.
We want to see it.
It's coming.
We want to see it.
Put the podcast
we want to see it
on your muff.
Holy shit. Take pictures with the pint glass in your rectum and tag us at Podcast Plague so we know it's real.
That's user interaction right there.
I don't have the password to the Podcast Plague one, so definitely DM those pictures there.
Direct, right.
I manage the Twitter account, so I'll be the first to see.
Yeah, we'll put them
I
out.
will delegate.
We will 100% put the hoes out.
Oh, man. And I am nigger number 3. I am DJ Cobra, otherwise known as Super Cobra on social media. SUPERCOBRUH.
Oh, wow, look at that nigger.
I know, right?
Spelling it out.
Shit crazy,
Right.
man, you know.
Educated
You know,
ass.
pumpkin spice poppy.
House ass.
This man. Is that what is that?
That was a venti pumpkin spice with oat milk.
And
topped
Biggie said
with-
venti.
Absolutely.
man
Topped
is-
with whipped cream and, you know, the actual pumpkin spice on
That
top
boy.
of that.
Oh, that nigga had, the drizzle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the drizzle.
Absolutely.
You fucking homo.
And then I had the pumpkin loaf along with that.
Oh
you know,
my
like,
God, look at this man.
pumpkin,
Spell
It's-
hazelnut and shit.
It's giving estrogen.
Whoa. Wow.
Beta.
Sus.
Wow.
Cuck.
I can't enjoy my tasty beverage.
No, you can't.
And snack.
no.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
Nigga drink pumpkin spice, he'll drink a dick.
Oh my God, that's crazy, man.
That's a good Twitter headline right there.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna change that shit right now.
That's just a tagline
Yeah.
from now until November. If you drink pumpkin
That's
spice,
what I'm
you'll
putting
drink
on-
a dick.
That's what I'm putting on the tweet.
Right.
I'm putting that shit on the
That
tweet.
nigga gonna at me.
Right. Just at that nigga and give him the fucking eyes.
But yes, you know, I'm your favorite pumpkin spice poppy. You know,
Right.
out here with the
Pumpkin spice poppy.
venti, aka
Trying to
large.
make it sound cool.
I mean, I'm not cool. I'm mad regular,
There is
bro.
no saving this.
It's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
have no problem being mad regular.
Yeah, man. It saved you from a lot of shit.
It really
Saved you a
does.
lot of headache.
Like, I'll just be on the outside looking in on like people's like Facebook and Twitter discussions now. I remember I was like, damn man, I used to be one of those niggas that used to just fill the TL with bullshit. Now I just watch it and I'm just like, damn,
Be active.
that's crazy.
Shit is wild,
And then I'll
man.
just go play a video game. Also, so many games coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about that shit.
Fucking
I mean, I'm already behind on games that I want to actually play
That are actually out.
that are actually out. Tales of Rise came out today.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Still haven't beat Scarlet Nexus.
Bro, like there's like the PS5 exclusives that I have to cop on top of like the shit that's coming out this month and next month.
Deathloop next week.
Right, Deathloop is next week. Sonic Colors Ultimate is out.
Yep.
WarioWare comes out.
I think it's out.
I think that shit's out. Yeah, that shit's out today.
Yeah.
Gotta cop that. I
saw
still gotta
Gerard
play.
post that one. I was like,
I still gotta play Ratchet and Clank. I still gotta get No More Heroes 3. Metroid Dread drops next month. Fuck, what else? There's something else that comes out in October. Can't think of it, but I'll come back to that shit. But like,
That shit
Yeah.
got me in mind.
nigga,
yeah.
bird.
that shit, that shit, whatever the fuck comes out next month comes out next month,
Bird,
and I gotta
bird.
play that shit.
Nigga, bird.
But like it, on top of that, niggas got blessed at the fucking PlayStation Showcase.
Man, heat. It's some anticipated heat.
Like I just want to give niggas props because they did, like, Sony always, or not always, most of the time they take into consideration what people say about their shows, like feedback wise, because like there was a lot of trailers, and then like at the very end there were very short, concise interviews. It wasn't like, hey, we've sold 120 million PS5s with 97 million active PlayStation Plus. None of that shit.
They do not do that, especially with the fact that it's still really difficult to cop a PS5.
The audacity.
So it's like they talk the second day where they talk about PlayStation 5 sales, niggas gonna be on their ass.
Right.
It's like, how y'all sell these PlayStations, but I ain't got one.
I ain't never even seen one.
It's
Right.
like every time I get in queue, that shit sold out.
Got mine.
I was like, I got mine as well. But you know, good, like, just find God, pray to him. Don't come back to the PSQ line
Oh, yeah.
until you found God. Because That's the only way you're gonna get a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, for that matter. You can't even get that.
I found the fucking list. So,
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Alan Wake remaster drops next month, October 5th.
It's wild, the inside joke with that shit. Because
as soon as I saw the remaster, that is immediately where my fucking mind went. So like, just for a little bit of context, like what was 12 years ago now? Like me and some friends were playing Call of Duty at a homie's house because that was what we did. That's what we did. It was Modern Warfare 2 in 2009.
Yep.
Everybody, if you weren't playing that, you were a fucking dork. But like we were playing that game, and then one of our other acquaintances comes in the house and asks the dude who brought the Xbox and the game and said, "Let's play Call of Duty." He asked this nigga, "Yo, what happened to Alan Wake?" Dude that brought the Xbox responds, "Oh yeah, we're just running some Call of Duty. We're still gonna get on Alan Wake later because I wanted to record it." The nigga who asked where's Alan Wake looks around the room and says, "When Shane leaves, we playing Alan Wake." Like, nigga, at that point in time, I didn't even have a fucking Xbox.
Jesus.
Like, nigga, I was hardcore PS3 Wii.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I didn't have the Xbox. It wasn't my house. I didn't bring the game. I didn't suggest we play the game.
God damn.
Like, nigga, it's my fault that other people make their decisions.
Absolutely.
And like,
fuck nigga.
right. And I'm like, nigga, am I just like that fucking influential that somehow somebody else's decisions are a direct result of my existence?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga,
your fault.
Okay.
Like you playing COD stopped them from enjoying Alan Wake, brother.
And like, just despite that, nigga, we played Call of Duty for like 3 hours after that.
Yeah.
And I was like, nigga, I know you gotta be home at a certain time.
There it is. You get like
fucker
maybe 20 minutes max
right
on Waked Alan.
You gonna see that first mission and that's it. Bye.
Gonna see that opening fucking video. That's it.
Right. But going on down the list, Super Monkey Ball comes out on the same fucking day. Far Cry 6 is October 7th. Metroid Dread is October 8th. Back 4 Blood is October 12th. The Crisis Remastered Trilogy, I missed that one, is October 15th. The Demon Slayer game is October 15th. Battlefield is October 22nd. Guardians of the Galaxy is October 26th.
Good Lord.
Nerf Legends, I looked at it and I was like, it's basically a shooter with Nerf weapons from across time. But maybe,
cool.
Like
I
maybe for like content, but
yeah,
what the fuck ever.
That's for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, everything before that is like pretty much an instant cop. Like that's definitely going down. But like, yeah, I think it's safe to say that I'm good on games like until fucking next year. Just clearing shit out.
Just October.
Backlog is swole now. And again, getting Tales of Arise and then Deathloop next week.
Next fucking week,
bro.
man.
Like, I've been bullshitting.
Yeah, like we gotta. Yeah, man, I gotta clear that shit out. But the fucking showcase, like, it was really good. Showed off a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna just run through those. The first fucking trailer is a Knights of the Old Republic remake. Not a remaster, fucking make.
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
And it's just like, cause that was one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't expect that, especially for PlayStation.
For as an exclusive, nigga.
Exclusive.
Like that was like one of the games that really put Xbox on the map.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So it's like, for that to be a PlayStation, I'm like, times have fucking changed, bro.
And it's like, was the first one ever made available for
PlayStation
PC
or PC maybe,
because I know Steam now.
I know
the PC back in the day, maybe.
Yeah, because I know the second one was. I know the second one was like PC, Xbox exclusive.
That's a good question. I actually don't know that.
Yeah, man, find out. But
yeah.
I'm hype as fuck because like they took, like, it was part of it was original story, but they also took a lot of like worlds, lore, and character from the expanded universe, which has now been rendered non-canon. Because ever since the Disney purchase, like, nigga, that's Darth Revan, brother, like the best the GOAT, the real GOAT god. Nigga went from Jedi to Sith back to Jedi. The only one. The only fucking one to do that shit.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think the success of this might lead into them remaking The Force Unleashed. I could see that happening.
If they do The Force Unleashed, I want y'all to like. I don't know if I want it to be like a sequel or a reboot, but like I don't think I want it to take place in the same universe as the first two, because the second one kind of ruined it. Which is weird as fuck, because I'm like, the first one was so good. And then like The Force Unleashed 2 comes out, nigga, there's 4 planets, one of which is a non-combat planet. And then it's over. Then the game's over. And I'm just like, nigga, y'all could have done so much. Like, we can move past Darth Vader now. We have 3 new movies that have come out since the fucking Force Unleashed was a thing. Do something new.
And I got the info on Coder. Basically, it came out for the Xbox in July 2003, and then it came out for Windows like on November 19th of that year.
Okay.
And then it got ported to Mac OS X, iOS, Android, and then it's playable on Xbox and Xbox 360 and Xbox One through backwards compatibility.
The old Star Wars PC scene was pretty big.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's a lot of modding.
Yeah, because I was like, the game already had like, for the time, decent customization options.
Yeah.
And then you put on top of that, like, niggas going crazy on PC, like,
like Star Wars Jedi Academy, they made a whole fight game out of that shit.
Which was hard, nigga.
Yeah.
But I'm excited as fuck for that shit.
Fire.
Next up, there was the Wolverine trailer. I think that's probably gonna be a good game. It's hard to fuck up a Wolverine game.
It's hard to fuck up an Insomniac Marvel game so far.
Cause like them niggas have dropped 2 absolute fucking bangers.
So I'm just like, bro, I trust them completely.
Yeah. Plus Insomniac just has the track record for that shit, man.
Yep.
Like niggas fucking they've been with PlayStation since what, the PS1? I think the PS1. If not PS1, PS2. Yeah. But like they rarely miss, and even when they do miss, it's not by much. Like, I don't think they've made a game so far it's just been like, holy shit, this is fucking horrible and I hate everything.
And just like, we didn't get a date for that, so I'm not sure if it's gonna come out before or after Spider-Man.
I'm like, hell, if Spider-Man 2 is dropping in 2023, that shit's either later that year or 2024. But like the release window is good. I'm like, y'all, they're really good about giving their games time to breathe. Because I was like, if Spider-Man 2 came out next year, I don't think it would be, the game they want to make it. Because we just got Miles Morales like back in November.
Sure. Right.
So like, take your fucking time. We will wait.
It's all good.
Anxiously. Eat my venom.
Yeah, like that shit was gas.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all really waited too, because I think a lot of fucking older Spider-Man games were in a rush to put Venom in the game because he's like, arch nemesis
that's the one.
/ best friend sometimes. But like this one, like that shit's had time to simmer. Because that nigga was teased at the end of the first game 3 years ago.
Yep.
And now that shit's coming full circle in 2023.
And then we got both Spider-Man that's gonna be in it. But again,
give me that.
We'll get to that.
Give me that co-op, please.
Oh yeah.
Please give me the co-op.
Miles.
Yes, I'm only Miles.
Nasty.
Right.
Tag team combos.
Fucking Marvel combos.
Hell yeah, we're doing Marvel combos.
But yeah, niggas super excited for that. God of War Ragnarok.
Flames.
That trailer was
clearly
awesome.
hot. Yeah, nigga, that shit was good as fuck, man.
Flames.
Again, another studio that rarely misses, Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas, boy.
People hating on the Thor design, and I'm just like,
that's what Thor's supposed to look like.
Supposed to look like. He's not
when
supposed
they
to
make realistic women, they all celebrate. But when you put realistic men
realistic
in there,
men, and they don't. No, that don't. I was like, you niggas have been spoiled by the Australian man.
Right, I'm like, that nigga, he's not real.
Yeah.
Like, he's an actor. He's not real.
Because I was like, nigga, that is not what Thor is supposed to. Thor is not blonde. Like, that is that's a misconception that's been around probably since the 60s when Marvel made Thor.
Made the Thor.
So I was like, that nigga is redheaded, chubby, and left-handed. and they got that shit spot the fuck on.
I'm like, chubby niggas are like, that's the actual strong niggas for the record.
Yeah.
It's not the niggas that's out here doing workouts on like camera and shit. No, nigga. Not with the chiseled abs. Nah, you need some stored energy.
Right.
To do the feats that they do.
That nigga's hand probably look like a catcher's mitt.
Like, you ever see the mountain?
Yeah.
That's a large nigga. Pause.
And ain't no fucking 6-pack on that motherfucker.
Nope.
Ain't no six, unless you count the beer in that nigga fridge.
I'm like, nigga, the fat that is there is just insulation. It's insulation for stabilization, because you have to have like a hell of a core to do that strongman ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's your spine, core, and hips have to be like fucking adamantium to pull off that bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the amount of people that were just like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this Thor?" I'm like, nigga, that's what I'm not even like super into Norse mythology, but that's what that nigga's supposed to look like.
You can look at that nigga and tell. I'm like, that is like, you know, with Santa Monica's track record. And, you know, with them working on this shit, I'm like, bro, they've done their research.
Yeah,
they know.
They're not bullshitting. Just roll with it. Y'all ain't gonna care. Y'all gonna have the fucking Chains of Olympus and the fucking Leviathan axe running amok.
Like, you have to see this as an absolute win, because you know we're gonna kill this nigga and use the hammer.
Yes.
Like,
that's gonna be nuts.
That's something to be excited for, I think. I just hope that nigga's not one of the early fights, man. I really hope they say that shit for
I think
mid-game or close to end-game.
I think, honestly, like, that's gonna be later.
I mean, they're already teasing Odin, so Odin, I would imagine, would be the very last motherfucker.
Bruh.
But, I mean, just send Kratos to a realm. He'll just kill all your gods.
I'm
telling you, bro. They send that nigga to Jerusalem, it's over.
Woo, that's tough.
I'm like, he's gonna be the one that nails Jesus. I'm like, no.
No, bro.
No.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for that nigga to kill the
equal
pagan
opportunity
gods.
hands to all the fucking deities in existence.
Right.
Send this nigga to Africa.
Oh, boy, they sent that nigga to Egypt. The amount of fucking think pieces that are gonna come out.
Oh my god.
This is racially motivated. I'm like, nigga, Kratos is black. I don't care what anybody says.
Right, I'm like, nigga, that even before like he got the ash put on him, that was a whole nigga. Look at his fucking facial features. That is a whole Negro, bro.
Kratos black AF. Well, I'm like, when he didn't sound like a cast member from Living Single, he sounded like Christopher Judge.
who is also black as fuck. Tiny. I'm glad I got my
Queen Latifah rap. All right.
But yeah, like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That's a Borderlands spinoff. Cool. Probably gonna skip it. Project Eve. What the fuck was that?
That was the Korean Devil May Cry.
There it is. Yeah. That shit looks fire.
I would like to get that. Probably not day one. Maybe on a discount. But looks fire.
The Uncharted Legacy of Thieves. I might get it, because Uncharted 4 was really good, and that shit was a masterpiece on the PS4. I can't imagine how good that shit's gonna look on the 5 with like real life HDR. And you get the DLC for free. Rainbow Six don't care. Forspoken look dope as shit.
That's a day one cop. For me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Forspoken looks nice.
Forspoken
She's my racial
girl. She's biracial. She's a biracial girl. She's a biracial girl. Damn.
But yeah.
Can't have no fun.
Got DMCA.
Oh my god.
I mean, not she, but the game looks great. So, you know, like, I'm like, hey, Square Enix, but I forgot the subsidiary of Square Enix that's in charge of it. Crystal or
Is it Crystal Dynamics?
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics.
Mm.
So, yeah, Crystal Dynamics in charge of this one. Shit looks good. Shit looks fire.
Right.
I think we're in for a hell of a time there.
Like, we already expressed our excitement about Alan Wake, so.
Yeah.
Great.
Another one.
GTA.
No, the same one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Another of the same. There's so many of them.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you pay $60 for that version of GTA on PS5, you deserve to be robbed. Like, just developers from fucking Rockstar just like bust up in your house.
They just fleece.
They take all your shit.
Right. Like niggas is for you. You deserve everything bad that happens in your life. This game, by the time it comes to the PS5, this game will be 9 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
9.
Same story.
Same
character.
everything. Like there's not even anything new.
It's the exact
Like
same.
they just keep on
upscaling it.
shit.
Like y'all just keep upscaling it and like fucking every trailer is like the biggest cutscenes from the game and then the heist from online
and then
mode.
the heist. Yeah.
Like it was cool when it came to the PS4. I
because,
didn't
like,
mind
it.
it.
Was a late PS3 game, so it made sense that they brought it there. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, because I'm like, GTA 5 came out, 2 months before the PS4 release?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, when it came out in 2015 or 2016, it made sense. Like, nigga, we are, by the time that shit comes to the PS5, we'll be 2 years into that console's life cycle. Stop releasing this fucking game.
Honestly, unless you're gonna drop another fucking San Andreas or something. Well, they say they're making a remake of San
I think that's
Andreas,
happening. I think they're, if not remastering, remaking the first 3.
Yeah.
I think it's a remaster though.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I'm cool with all of that, but this fucking game,
Yeah, like,
it won't die.
dead this fucking game.
That
man.
shit makes bukus of money. I forgot what article it was that told you how much like a lot of these games make. Like GTA 5 makes them a handsome amount of fucking money every day.
It does make sense.
Cause like Fortnite, Warzone, GTA 5, like a lot of those type of games.
That all
So that's why everybody's trying to like make one. So they basically have like sustained currency. That way, I think they can afford a fuck up.
Yep.
I'm just tired of seeing GTA 5.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we got 20 more Kendrick Lamar songs.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning.
We just
top
put
of
the
morning.
entirety
Hold
of
up.
Damn in the game.
Hold up. Let's
Hold
get
up.
this shit. Let's get this shit.
Ghostwire Tokyo, don't know exactly what it is, but it looks
cool.
cool. Probably play that.
Why not?
Probably fucking play that.
Yeah.
Marvel's Guardians excited for that shit too. But Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, like that shit looks really fucking good. Way better than it did when they first showed that shit. I think
I'm not.
nigger that
You're a
they,
nigger.
that they learned their lesson from the Avengers.
You're a nigger.
Yeah. So but I would like to think that they've learned their lesson from like the first run of the Avengers.
Cautiously
not counting the
optimistic
DLC.
about it.
Yeah, that's
that
really
shit
what it is.
I mean, it looks fun from the trailers, so.
Like it looks cool, but like Marvel, hand all your shit over to Insomniac at this point. Like,
Real shit.
Like it's just like, bro, if y'all are doing single player campaigns and shit, just hand it on over. Honestly, they could handle like a multiplayer, but like Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, nah.
Y'all niggas be on thin
I'm
ice.
like, bro, like y'all, I don't see how y'all fucked up that Avengers game.
Carefully.
Cause I'm like, bro, it's the Avengers in a post MCU society. That should have been a finger roll,
Yep.
or a fucking Kareem hook shot, my nigga. Like that, it should have just
Guaranteed.
been that fucking simple.
Nah, man. It's shit hard.
Fucked up.
Video games are difficult.
I'll play it when it comes to PlayStation Plus,
Probably.
which I think that's probably around the corner, honestly.
Yep. But there was Tachia. Probably not gonna play that.
For the kid, man.
Yeah, for the kids. Gran Turismo 7, we'll probably play that. I like the Gran Turismo game.
Gran Turismo series is really fun.
Yeah.
Drive car, go fast, take pics.
Yeah.
Can't really fuck that up.
Build all the.
You know what you're getting.
From the details by springs.
Look great. It's
Figure
all
out
like
which bolts to use on your fucking rim.
Like Gran
they
Turismo is
are
always
way
gonna
detailed.
show you
Yeah.
how good
Yeah.
your shit can look.
Like it's like Gran Turismo isn't really like a racing game. It's more like a racing sim.
Yeah.
Cause like the science, it's really for car enthusiasts. I'm not one, but I do enjoy the racing mechanics.
It is.
So
yeah.
like,
it's everything Forza wishes it could be.
yeah, like it really fucking is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you wanna race or do you wanna like customize your fucking rod bearings for engine performance?
Exactly.
Like I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like, that-
Just look up old footage for Gran Turismo games.
Yeah.
It's It is in depth.
Shit, solid.
I feel like it probably has like a wild community too. Like the people that get it every generation.
I mean, hell, bro. Like Gran Turismo's been a franchise since the PS1. In a virtually dead genre, they somehow managed to make enough of a profit to push one of these bitches out every console generation.
Yeah, you get one.
Yeah, you gonna get one. Like, and I mean, the amount of work that goes into that one explains why you only get like one or two per console generation, not one a year.
And the fact that it wasn't a launch this time, because it's normally a launch game, isn't it?
Most times, yeah. Because I think I don't think 6 was for the PS4, and I think 5 came out like a couple of years after the PS3.
Okay,
if I remember right. But all of them before that, those were PlayStation launch titles. Same thing with Ridge Racer. Like them bitches used to be launch games, man. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. I will probably play that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like battle royale with like different types of vampires and monsters and shit. Like,
looks cool. I'm not really a battle royale guy, but it looks cool. You know, I don't really got nothing against it.
Play that game, nigga.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna play the game, guys.
Yeah.
Cause Shane told me to.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
When Dent leave, we playing Blood Hunt.
That's wild.
Right. Like, I don't think I will ever see or hear Alan Wake without like flashing back to that moment, because it's just so fucking wild.
That story is crazy to me.
I'm just like, nigga, this ain't even my shit.
Why are you so mad?
Why is this directed at me, nigga?
I ain't did nothing to you.
Right. I'm like, nigga, I'm chilling. Nigga said, hey, you want to play some Call of Duty? Sure.
Like, why my name
that was your mistake.
Why my name get brought up in this bullshit?
Right. Agreeing was the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Shit wild, man. What's it like to be a cuck?
I wouldn't know, man.
That's all those people getting mad at vaccine mandates. That was a segue,
after the podcast.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
he has to tell me off podcast.
I just thought about something after the podcast. It's fucking hilarious.
I was about to say less.
I
thought we were segueing, but
look, that was a really solid segue, and I'm sorry that my brain took a detour right as you said the shit, because I was just like, oh my god, I haven't told this nigga, but I have. Good segue, John.
Okay, yeah.
Good job, man. We're getting better at this.
How many days ago was it? Like maybe 2-3 days ago?
About 2 or 3 days.
Biden, fucking, I don't even think it's official yet, but like I know that nigga issued some type of fucking notice of mandate that all employers with more than 100 workers require that either your employees be vaccinated or test for the virus weekly if you're not going to be vaccinated. Exactly. Which, to me, seems pretty fucking fair.
Sense.
It makes sense to me.
It's like okay,
that's a bunch of COVID hotbeds.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, we ain't going to force you. We're not forcing you to take the vaccine, but if you don't, you're going to do a weekly test.
Yeah.
Which is what the company I work for does now. We do daily health check-ins. Like, we basically, like, we have to get tested like twice a month if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah.
You have to get tested like twice a month and submit the fucking result. And then like the daily thing is like, are you having any symptoms that might be COVID related? Which, 9 times out of 10 people aren't.
Right.
But, if you are, they tell you, hey, stay home, go get tested. We'll pay you for the days you miss until your test results come back. Fucking sweet deal.
Yeah, that's
so like
awesome.
Even if for all the people saying that you're forced to do it, you're still not being forced to take the vaccine. You have an option.
Like, these are options.
And
you have choices in the matter.
And at this point, nigga, I just want you niggas to say you would rather die. I just like, which I'm totally cool with, because the less people there are like you, the faster we can hurry up and get done with this shit.
Some level of normalcy out here.
Because at this point, it's fucking Darwin. Because I'm like, nigga, like you didn't want to take the vaccine by choice. You don't want to wear the mask when you go out in public. Now you have the option to either take the vaccine or do a test weekly. You already said you didn't want to take the vaccine, but now doing a test weekly is somehow Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, these are your options. Like,
right.
I mean, it's not like he's coming that like, because like it could have been daily tests.
Yeah, or it could have been like, take the vaccine or get fucking fired.
Right. Exactly. Which honestly, I think that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, like at this fucking rate.
Cause it's like, wait, we ain't paying for weekly tests.
Yeah.
Like get your shots or get out.
Cause I'm like, it's way more than like, oh man, I can't go to the gym or I can't go to the movies and get a haircut without any of this BS going on. Like, nigga, I don't think niggas understand like the economic impact that COVID has fucking had on this fucking country, dude. Like, people, unemployment's probably gonna run out. That's just a reality.
No, that died last week.
Oh shit.
So like the super unemployment, that's gone.
Yeah, the hyper payouts for unemployment are done.
I know they ended the mortgage, or not mortgage, but the eviction.
Yeah, the eviction moratorium.
Rent shit done.
They're kicking motherfuckers out onto the streets.
Landlords are going crazy. Student
loan shit's supposed to be over by like February or March, I think. Almost if you pay attention to the stock market, like shit has been in just extreme flux for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
Like it's coming to a point now where like you niggas, like y'all are fucking up the money. Like just keeping it simple, like y'all fucking up the money and niggas do not take kindly to their money being fucked with.
That's why like the vaccine got put out so fast. It's like, yo, if we have people that's dying every time they gather, we can't have people work for us.
Yeah.
That's the main incentive. It's not like to try to kill people, because that doesn't make sense. You can't work people if they're all dead.
Yeah, owners and the so-called elite can't make money if all the people that they make money off of are dead.
And now
you fucking geniuses.
And I'm like, you don't realize like the harder you push against this shit, the closer you get to the actual reality that you claim is gonna happen. Because I'm like, if people get sick or injured and can't go to a hospital because all of you unvaccinated niggas are taking up beds,
and it's happening,
and people are leaving their jobs left and right because they're not being compensated for the work they do to take care of your stupid asses, then people aren't making money because they have no employees, because it goes up.
Yeah.
Like every decision that these people make at the base level affects the next few people above and below them. Because like I said, it's gonna get to a point now where it's like, well, I mean, nigga, you're a flight risk or you're a fucking workplace hazard.
Yeah.
Because now, you know, we have somebody who's, let's just say hypothetically, fucking asthmatic or who actively has some type of lung cancer, and your goofy ass don't want to get vaccinated, so you unknowingly transmit it to them. They die as a result. That comes back on the employer.
Yeah.
Because that family's not going to sue the person that got them sick. They're going to sue the person who runs the place where they work for not having a safe workspace. And even then, going back to the hospital thing, like, that shit is stressing these fucking healthcare workers out.
They're stressing the whole healthcare system out.
Yeah.
Like, they stage a walkout where, nigga, it's
bad. It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Because I agreed with the decision. It's like, well, I mean, nigga, if you're unvaccinated, if you're willingly unvaccinated, you should be placed like behind the people that are vaccinated, because they're not there for COVID related shit.
At the very least, that should be what's happening.
Yeah.
We already know that they're already gonna start turning people away.
Yeah.
It's already happening now.
Yeah, because
like already turning people away.
Because fucking beds are filling up, man. Beds are filling up, and people are leaving the fucking workplace.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good combination. Like, if they had the staff to kind of, like, sustain it and regulate it, sure. But at the rate shit's going,
nope.
Nah.
Everything's increasing. Delta variant's spreading.
And it's getting colder.
And
and I'm like, flu season's around the fucking corner again.
Colder and fucking
motherfuckers that normally get sick when it gets colder. That's gonna be complex as hell. Cause like last year, shit was really fucking bad. Like around this time.
Oh yeah.
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 So you'll have multiple variants, cold weather, hospital beds filled up to the brim. Let alone any sort of winter storm.
Yeah.
When the shit starts collapsing in on that.
Because, like, all I gotta say, do your best to be very careful. Try not to get into no car accidents. Try not to get hurt. Do what you can to stay out the hospital because shit.
Like shit is not positive, and it's not gonna get better anytime soon for real.
Like shit is fucking spooky, man.
Like until they start either mandating shit or like, you know, making executive decisions about niggas who are actively perpetuating the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's just the way shit is. But I mean, like, you know, you like, it's just funny because like people, you want the perks of someone who's vaccinated while also virtually being willing to infect someone.
Exactly.
Like, and that's not how shit works. You've always, and this idea that like this shit is new, nigga, you've always had to have vaccines.
Absolutely.
Like, if you were born anytime like after the 40s, which all of you niggas were.
Yeah.
Like, if you couldn't go to kindergarten unless you had a flu shot, a meningitis shot, or a chickenpox shot.
But that's what kills me about these parents who are running into these K through 12 like board meetings and shit.
Yeah.
Talking about like, I don't want why are you doing mask mandates and making our kids wear masks and shit? It's like your kids are already going to school vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying.
They're already vaccinated for everything else. We're asking for one more.
What is one more?
Like, there's nothing that stops, and people are losing their absolute fucking mind.
Because when people, like in the 50s, when niggas found the fucking cure for polio,
right?
Like niggas, it wasn't a political statement. Like you were taking care of your fucking kids and family by getting this fucking shot.
And you know what's actually fucked up is that back in like the early 2000s, there was an increase in polio in like certain African countries, like poorer African countries, because there were a bunch of like these groups. A lot of them Christian,
of course,
would come in and start talking about the negativity and the how vaccines were the devil and all kinds of shit like that. And it was having people not take vaccines and shit. And so things like polio, which had been basically eradicated, started
making a comeback.
Then guess what's fucking happening now? We got more cases increasing. We got more deaths increasing.
Yep.
And honestly, I would like to say it's God's work. If it only was for the fact, even if I'm vaccinated, I could still wind up catching it.
All right.
Because of you fucks.
You can still transfer it, man.
Yeah.
Like it's you don't suffer the effects of it, but still transfer the shit.
Yeah.
Which it's funny because people try to use that as like an aha.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, the same thing happens with the cold or flu. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, I've had a cold and didn't realize it, and then all of a sudden, like when I was still living at home, my parents got sick.
Right.
Like, because somebody that I was going to school with at the time had the shit and came to school just regular,
yep.
like coughing and shit, and I'm like,
hey, bro, cover your mouth.
Relax, nigga.
And then you got a cold, brought the cold to your parents. Like, it's just, people gotta really smarten the fuck up when it comes to this shit.
Smarten up or die. Like, at this point, I really don't care which way. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer the second one. That's a lot easier. It's faster.
Whenever there's one of these public activists who are just like anti-vax and anti-mask, and they get it and they pass away, I can't help them.
Again, the
Herman Cain Award, Twitter,
Cain Award.
Doing God's work, nigga. Like, I fucking love it. I check it daily. Like, I really fucking do, man. Like, that shit's funny. But like, we're living in such a weird era that public health is a fucking political thing. And I was like, this should be a cut and dry thing, man. You could get somebody sick, somebody could get you sick. Why the fuck would you not want to prevent that?
It's so basic. It's so basic, and it's just like, this is such like, it's so weird that this all happened during like tail end of the Trump presidency too.
Yeah.
Where everything was super fucking divided up.
Yep.
And everybody had their side, and it's like it just continued on with COVID, and a lot of the same people are on the predictable sides,
like
as it would seem.
These political like gang mentalities are legitimately getting people killed by this fucking virus.
Because
like they just like people just want to be ignorant. People don't want to actually do their own research. It's just it's gang or die, literally.
And
their
it's
idea of
free.
Their idea of doing their own research though leads them to taking horse dewormer.
And
that's the problem.
And it's a free vaccine. Every vaccine is free. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Every vaccine is either free or virtually free. Especially the ones where you're like an infant and a child, because those are mandatory every fucking where.
Right.
So like you can't charge folks for that shit.
Yep.
Because they require it. Like, nigga, I don't get it, man. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. That's gonna really fuck shit up too. Like once insurance gets involved in this shit, it's over.
And I was gonna say that's a good point, because one of two things is gonna happen. If you're unvaccinated, your shit's gonna skyrocket.
Yep.
Because you are actively putting people at risk. Or if you are vaccinated, you either get some type of premium coverage or some type of deep discount.
Yeah.
Because that's honestly that's probably what it'd fucking take.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, some of the major companies to be like, hey, if you're not vaccinated by such and such date, we're gonna increase your shit.
Yep.
Because you are actively putting people at risk and they're making claims and we can't sustain the amount of claims that niggas are making. So we're gonna charge y'all more to comp for it.
And like,
ain't my problem. I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated as well.
Right.
They announced a date for a booster shot. I'm there.
Yeah.
Running.
I was like, nigga, everybody I care about is vaccinated. That's y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to out there in them streets. When you die or when your children die, no tears. Because you asked for that. Bitch.
Smarten up, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuckhead.
Make better choices. Like this virus shit really ain't the hill to die on.
It's not.
It really is.
Like, nigga, this shit is going, like, we are 6 months away from being 2 years into a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 fucking years.
And we could have been in a hell of a lot better position if folks would just act like they got some damn sense.
This is Trump's legacy.
Yeah.
Like, this is his true legacy right here. Like, all the misinformation surrounding this bullshit and people being wiggy and weird about this shit, that's his legacy. I'm not saying he caused this shit, but basically, like,
he's heavy-handed in this.
A lot of his legacy is with his fucking acolytes that keep repeating the same fucking points and then ironically dying from them.
You remember when he was talking about taking bleach and shit?
Yeah, and then like, can't you just inject Lysol into your fucking system
and then
get
these
rid of it?
motherfuckers trying to figure out ways to get it done. No, but again, like I don't know nobody that's
die.
Acolyte by that shit. I'm
die.
Like, have a ball, my nigga.
Please die. Poor favor.
Prefer.
Right. Like it's.
You're just wasting space.
Yeah, just fucking.
Just choke on some ivermectin.
And like if you wanna be selfish about it, at least do it for yourself. Yeah. So that you don't get it, because that in turn, you know, helps all the people that you might come into contact with.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't wanna hear shit, man. Like when the shit actually does become mandatory, I don't wanna hear shit. Cause y'all like it's the fucking Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize that like by not getting vaccinated, the mandates are going to become harsher on people who aren't vaccinated.
Right. It's self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
You're making this. You're making the world that you believe in your head that is here now. You're making it happen.
Yeah.
Because they're going to start forcing folks.
Yeah.
And they are actually going to start turning people away.
Yeah.
For who are just not vaccinated, just straight up in mass, just like nah.
Like they ain't gonna start killing you niggas. Like they ain't gonna go that far.
They just gonna start letting you die.
Yeah, I was about to say, look, if you don't want to get vaccinated, that's cool, but I'm not gonna let you work here. I'm not gonna let you eat here, which is, you know,
that's
y'all's MO.
Yeah,
that is y'all's.
You're a capitalist, free market.
That is y'all's MO. Like it's a private business; they can make the rules around whatever they want to.
Yep.
Cool. I don't want to hear shit about it being Nazi Germany. I don't want to hear any comparisons to slavery or segregation, because this is something that you can actively change.
Yeah.
Yep. You cannot change your fucking heritage, your culture. You can't change your skin color. You can change your fucking vaccination status. It's one shot. It's free.
Yeah.
It takes 20 seconds. Like, nigga, there is no reason to not get this shit
at Walgreens.
Right.
Just like literally ahead of time. It's so convenient. It's like everything is in place for this to not be a big deal, and yet they make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, like you can preset your time. You can choose your date. It's 2 little bitty shots. You don't have to, and once you actually take it, you don't have to wear your mask when you go into certain places. So, I don't know.
Fucking hate it here.
Yeah, man. America has a lot of issues.
Ghetto as hell, man.
We are not.
It's a third world country with a Gucci belt.
Hell yeah.
Like, you ever see the projects, like, when they get torn down and then, like, built back up?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, man, it's apartments. No, it's still the projects.
The projects.
Still projects.
Still the
Nigga, that
projects.
area is still bad. It just look a little better.
Looks better here. Really, they just put a target on y'all because niggas like, oh man, look at that new shit.
America.
Fuck no. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us this week, man.
Jet out.
Oh yeah. PS5 and doom and gloom.
Yeah, man. Cop your merch.
Yeah.
Jet out.
Again, we got a versus episode coming up at the end of this month.
Jet out.
Excited.
Look forward to it.
Excitement.
There's gonna be a lot of good, funny shit.
Whore.
Slut.
Whore.
And thanks for coming out to the, podcast and stuff. You could be anywhere in the world.
Pumpkin spice ass nigga.
Spice Pumpkin.
PSL.